Hi everyone, it's Pam again, and wanted to make a video talking about, can I use the law of attraction to manifest a lottery win or a gambling win? Now, I made a video about this early on when I started my channel, but I think it's worth revisiting because I do have a little story that ties in with this. It has to do with manifesting money at a casino, but not in the way that you would typically think that you'd be able to manifest money at a casino. So I guess, me personally, this topic, I really haven't had luck manifesting money through a lottery win or a gambling win. Give you a perfect example. I went out and I got a lottery ticket over the weekend. I just did a quick pick, because when I have chosen my own numbers in the past, nothing has really hit. And I just didn't feel like picking my own numbers. So, and it isn't like I had like a strong feeling one way or the other to play the lottery, but I just thought, I'll just do it for fun and I'll get a lottery ticket. And I really did feel like, I put all this positive energy behind it, and I really felt like this is a winning lottery ticket. I'm winning money tonight, the night of the drawing, and I really did have like these great feelings behind it, a great intention, and I didn't win anything. I didn't even get a single number on it. Now, I've seen a lot of success stories online from people that believe that they have used the law of attraction to manifest a lot of money. And there's one story in particular, the woman wanted to manifest, and I don't know why she had this specific figure in her head, but she wanted $112 million, and she won the lottery, and it was for $112 million. And it could have been because she was very specific about that amount, okay? And for whatever reason, that was the number she came up with. She could wrap her head around it. Imagine what it would feel like to have that kind of money. And the lottery probably was the best way for the universe to deliver that to her. And that's what happened. So I may try experimenting with like a specific figure and just kind of see what happens. With me, the way that I manifest money, it comes in ways that I would not have expected it, or ways that have just nothing to do with the lottery and gambling, okay? And I can't tell you guys why, because I have done positive affirmations and I've said, like, I'm a jackpot winner, I'm a lottery winner, it feels good to win, every positive affirmation you could think of, and I really do believe it, okay? And I just, for whatever reason, it just really hasn't come through with a huge amount for me. And I'm not going to stop, I'm not going to stop playing the lottery. I'm still going to play it. But, I'll tell you at the end of this video kind of like I think what my attitude is towards it that might help. But, so let me tell you the casino story, because this is just like really amazing, like just the way the universe works, the way the universe delivers money to me. A few weeks ago, I went to a casino. I haven't gone to a casino for like a year and a half, and I brought $300 with me to play with, okay? And that's usually in the past, I've brought like 100, 150. I decided to sort of up the ante a little bit. There's few people I like to watch on YouTube, and they play the slots, and some of them have really good luck with them most of the time. And it has to do, I think, with like being willing to gamble a little bit more money and to do the higher spin, a higher bet spin. And so that's what I was doing. And I actually would have come home $200 richer if I had stopped. And, what happened was I won some money on the very first machine I sat down at. Then I went to, and then I lost that. But then I went to a second machine, and after just a few spins, I got the bonus, and I got $167 on the bonus. And at that point, I cashed it out. But what happened is, this is like the first thing in the morning when I got there with, and I went with a group of ladies that my mom and I are friends with. We know them through our church, and they're really awesome to hang out with, and they're older than I am, and I have a blast with them. And so we got at the casino and started playing at like maybe 10:30 in the morning. And it's the second machine I hit like that big bonus. And I did stop and I cashed it out. But, you know, I had all this other cash that I had brought with me. And so I was going to different machines and I played through all that money. I lost everything. And then I ended up playing with the voucher that I had cashed out that big chunk of money with. And by the time we were getting ready to leave in the afternoon, I had lost every single dollar of it, okay? It was poof, gone. And I mean, I was a little bit disappointed, but you know, that's gambling, and it's whatever amount you're willing to not come home with, that's what you have to bring with you, okay? And I was still comfortable, you know, I was like, whatever, like I went with the intentions of having a great time, gonna have a fun day, hanging out with these ladies, and I did. So here's the interesting thing that happened at the very end of the day. So they lost a lot of their money too. They were cashing out the little vouchers and they were like maybe for, you know, a couple of dollars or whatever. And I looked down at the floor of the outside the cashier window, and I noticed what looked to be a chip on the floor. And at first I thought, that can't be real. I bet it's just a piece of paper that's supposed to look like a chip from this casino. But when I actually bent down and picked it up, it was a real chip and it was worth $100. So there you go. And here I am, like I find pennies and change, lost change on the ground all the time, and parking lots and supermarkets and stores. I just find like lost money. I just kind of like zero in on it and I see it and pick it up. And the other ladies I was with did not see it. No one else had seen it. Apparently, one of them did tell me there was a guy that was cashing in his chips, and it must have been his. He dropped it, and he thought like maybe the cashier was shortchanging him. And then he walked away, and I didn't even see him. Didn't even see this happen. I picked up the chip, and I was like, well, this is a good sign. The universe doesn't want me to go home empty-handed. I cashed it in, and I took it home with me. I did not play with it. Believe me, it was a temptation to, you know, not put it into a machine and try to chase some of the money that I had lost, but I didn't want to take a chance and lose that $100. I wanted to come home with something, and that's what happened. And so I didn't feel so bad. And, you know, like I said, I walk around and I say, like, I find money all the time, I attract money, and that is how the universe decided to give me some money. And it was not a big win on a slot machine. And so I think the point that I'm getting at here is when it comes to like manifesting money, I probably wouldn't get too hung up on the money has to come through a lottery win, a gambling win. And you should only feel comfortable spending money on gambling that you're comfortable losing with that possibility. It just has never come that way. And even when I specifically wanted an extra $1,000 a few years ago, the thought did cross my mind, well, maybe it will come through a lottery ticket, and I was buying lottery tickets and nothing happened. And it came in a way that I never, ever could possibly have imagined it in 100 years. And I even tried to kind of give it back, and it didn't work out that way. The universe really wanted me to have this extra $1,000, and so I kept it. So I guess, you know, I'm not saying that it can't be done, and I think it is well worth your time to be positive and to say things like, I'm lucky, I win money. But when you do play the lottery, I would think maybe say to yourself, I'm doing this for fun, I'm putting my hat in the ring, and detach yourself from the outcome and just be like, I'm okay, whatever happens. If I win money, if I don't win money, and that's kind of, that was my attitude going to the casino too. I'm like, you know, I don't have to win the jackpot or win like a ton of money to have a great time today. I'm here to enjoy the present moment and the company I'm with and just have a fun time for the entertainment value. And that's pretty much what happened. And then I ended up finding the $100 chip on the ground. But like I said, not to say that it hasn't worked for some people, although I do wonder, like with the case of that woman, if it was because she focused on the amount, okay? So my next experiment, manifestation experiment, is I'm going to choose a monetary amount, and I haven't decided what that is yet. And I am intending to manifest it. So we'll see what happens, and hopefully there'll be a follow-up video talking about that story. But yeah, and if you have manifested a lottery win, a ticket, scratch ticket, whatever, gambling, whatever, leave a comment for all of us and let us know what you think you did that brought it about and manifested it. But that's just my personal story, my personal opinion. I just feel I have greater luck when I let go of the how, let go of the when, and I just let the universe take care of it for me. And it pretty much like works out. And I usually get money through extra write-in jobs, or the ad revenue will spike on my blog or something kind of or I find the money on the ground. And that's pretty cool. So yeah, so that's my video, and that's today's story show. And I'll talk to you guys again later. Thanks for watching. Bye.